5K can secure, contain, protect. What is this? Oh, it's a video game. Oh, it's like a... Huh. It looks like our other jump scare survival, both guns. It's like 5K deep ground. Lethal Company. Doesn't. I'm talking about the other game that I was saying. I mean, they're not. They're going for more like a super suspenseful, looks like horror FPS. While Lethal Company is just fun dystopian survival. Yeah. We haven't played it in a while. It's starting.
Oh, it's joking.
Scandalous. Very scandalous. Oh. Justin?
What?
Jacket.
Did you? I'm get. You could challenge him. That's what I'll do. Oh.
Yeah, it's multiple.
Wow.
Instead of the computer.
This computer. Oh, there's no bluffing enabled. That's one very aggro computer.
I don't think that one even. Can you not bluff on that one though?
He has no bluffing enabled on settings. If he didn't, he definitely could have challenged.
I don't think he.
You can.
No, he does. He doesn't have no bluffing on. It's grayed out.
He must have chose not to have it enabled.
No, I mean like no bluffing isn't at all.
He didn't want a challenge, he said.
Okay.
You know, you don't need to have a draw color play on you when you can't draw the color you need to play.
Go be nice, stupid mouse.
I think we're friends with that mouse. That mouse has been helping you a lot.
Helping him. Me just catching anything thrown my way with a stack. That's about it.
Ah! I don't. No, there's that gate.
I'm gonna laugh so hard. You gonna do it, mouse? Oh, he doesn't have a +1. Whoa, Justin, calm down. What's the farthest you got on Poke Rogue?
I think I got to the end at least in one of the runs.
Okay.
What about you?
Is it pretty clear when you're close to close to the end?
I'll just let you know there is 200.
Oh, there's like level 200 you go to?
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah.
How far did you get? I got really lucky that time. Though.
I think I like between 70 80, I think.
Good luck. I got really lucky with one of the eggs I got randomly. So
Hmm.
the Pokemon that came out of it pretty much carried me that time.
Yep.
I wasn't expecting to win Uno.
Yeah, that's the rule set he's been playing lately is Uno Uno. All right, do
Well,
you want
that, but I mean, I'm surprised I already like I won it in general.
Yeah. It was your turn to shine, man. You are the chosen one. All right, Battle Project or read? Okay. All right, let's finish up Second Kings.
When we
We
finish up book, just wondering.
Second Kings. Oh, pff,
Stop it.
way to start us. All right, the last section. You ready?
Yes. Finish the book!
Is it the end or is there hope? Second Kings chapter 24, verse 17 to chapter 25, verse 30. Have you read the books at all, Justin, of Lord of the Rings?
No,
Do you care about any spoilers?
nope.
So we
I mean,
learn
go ahead and spoil it.
at the very end, they go back to Hobbiton, and it's being like overrun by orcs sent by Saruman, who then goes back and actually like even starts even more chaos after losing the tower.
Mm-hmm.
And then like straight up, even he actually tries stabbing Frodo in the Shire, and like the blade breaks off his mithril coat.
Uh-huh.
But then actually, Wormtongue at the very end actually kills Saruman. It's like
Right.
one of those, like this is one of those things that you absolutely miss by only watching the movies. It was a really interesting
Well,
surprise.
I wouldn't be surprised if they're technically like how a lot of things are like separate like universes and stuff because they don't like they like because of just events are different between adaptations.
I mean, we're watching. I'm confused. What you're saying is that's like the original J.R. Tolkien book we're reading.
But I'm saying the movies might not even count that as part of it.
Well, of course, they're not. It's not in the movies. That's what I'm saying.
And I'm saying that adaptations can be like different in other ways and like just like
Oh, so you're saying
follow
like the
the
movies
same-
just could be just a different universe?
yeah, that
Oh.
sort of thing.
Of course. Okay. Second Kings chapter. Is this the end or is there hope? The king of Babylon made Matanya, Jehoiakim's uncle, king instead of him, and changed his name to Zedekiah. Zedekiah was 21 years old when he became king. He reigned 11 years in Jerusalem. His mother's name was Hamutal. He did what was displeasing in Yahweh's eyes in accordance with all that Jehoiakim had done, because Yahweh's anger was against Jerusalem and Judah until he threw them out of his presence. So Zedekiah rebelled against the king of Babylon. In the 9th year of Zedekiah's reign, on the 10th day of the 10th month, Nebuchadnezzar, the king of Babylon, came against Jerusalem, he and all his forces. He camped against it and built siege works around it. The city came under siege until 11th year of King Zedekiah. On the 9th day of the month, the famine had become overwhelming in the city. There was no food for the people of the country. The city broke open, and all the men in the army left by night through the gate between the double wall by the king's garden, while the Chaldeans were all around the city. So the king went by the road to the steppe. But the Chaldeans' forces pursued the king and overtook him in the Jericho steeps when all his forces had scattered from him. They captured the king and took him up to the king of Babylon at Riblah and pronounced a decision about him. Zedekiah's sons they slaughtered before his eyes. The eyes of Zedekiah were gouged out, and he was bound with bronze chains and taken to Babylon. On the 7th day of the 5th month, it was the 19th year of Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, Nebuzaradan, the chief of the guards, servants of the king of Babylon, came to Jerusalem and set fire to Yahweh's house, the king's house, and all the houses in Jerusalem. Every house of an important person he set on fire. The walls around Jerusalem, all the Chaldeans' forces with the chief of the guards broke down. The rest of the people who were left in the city and the people who had submitted to the king of Babylon, the rest of the population. Nebuzaradan, the chief of the guards, took into exile. But the chief of the guards left some of the poor people in the country as vine dressers and farm workers. Verse 13-26 describes how the Babylonians destroyed things in the temple in order to take to Babylon materials of value, and how they appointed a man called Gedaliah as governor, who was then killed by Lorelist. In the 37th year of the exile of Jehoiakim, king of Judah, on the 27th day of the 12th month, Merodach, king of Babylon, in the year he became king, released Jehoiakim, king of Judah, from prison. He spoke positively with him and gave him a seat above the seat of the kings who were with him in Babylon. He changed his prison clothes and ate with him regularly for his whole life. His provision was given him as a regular provision from the king, an amount for each day for his whole life. A lot, wasn't it? But so pretty much what happened to
That one,
yeah. It's very brutal, you're right. So
this is a Bible. Okay, we gotta respect.
well, this is yeah. I mean, this kind of stuff happens around the world. We live in a very sanitary culture where we don't see this sort of things.
And back then,
Oh.
that would be common.
Hmm.
Well, kind of rare.
I mean, it's common all over the world. Like, and these kind of actions that actually still happens in the United States. We just don't see. 'Cause again, ours are saved from such madness.
And that's sort of like when people did it.
Like, People get decapitated all the time, all over the world. You're right. Killing, yeah. The blood cries from the ground. And there will be recompense.
One day where God's like,
Yep,
yeah,
he'll,
send it in the middle of the universe.
he'll set all crooked straight. We don't know how it's going to look, but it's going to look crazy. All right. On the morning of September 11, 2001, I was sitting on my patio when one of my neighbors passed and told me that a plane had flown into one of the Twin Towers in New York. I went outdoor and watched transfixed for a while. I didn't even sit down as the television replayed the scene time after time, including the moment when another plane flew into the second tower. My sense of mesmerized horror from 3,000 miles away was nothing compared with that of people in New York and New Jersey who gave their eyewitness descriptions of what happened, sometimes knowing that their loved ones were in the building as they fell. One senses something of that transfixed horror as one reads the last chapter of 2 Kings, which we were commenting on, like how brutal it is. Paradoxically, it comes out through the narrating of the story in a rather matter-of-fact fashion, as if by someone who is still in shock from what they have seen. The account tells us nothing of the dreadfulness of siege, but we know something of its implications from what we have read in 2 Kings 6. The Book of Lamentations tell us that women were eating their babies on this occasion too. Typically, one might suspect, the leadership tries to look after its own skin, but it fails. Matter-of-factly, again, the narrator describes how the Babylonians kill the two sons of the king, who is himself about 30, and how that is the last sight his eyes ever behold because the Babylonians then blind him, perhaps by searing his eyes with hot metal. As far as we are concerned, he is a traitor. He must pay for his treachery to show people what happens to traitors. He must be disabled so that it is unlikely that he will ever be put on the throne again, and neither will his sons. The chapter goes on to detail what happened to the bronze columns in the temple, the equipment used for sacrificing, and the decorative work in the building. All that made the house of God beautiful and functional for worship. It relates how there seems to be no end to the community's stupidity. The Babylonians install a form of local government over what is left of the country after its devastation and the transportation of his leadership. And some Judahites kill them as collaborators. But they then realize they have eliminated any prospect of having a future in the country themselves, and they escape for their lives. All this stands under the solemn words that introduce this final chapter. Yahweh's anger was against Jerusalem and Judah until he threw them out of his presence. Maybe these words even embrace the words that immediately follow. So Zedekiah rebelled against the king of Babylon, implying that the very rebellion that Zedekiah undertook. Oh, yeah. The scroll is on his top legs. Good thing Augie didn't see him. He'd be like going bananas. So Zedekiah rebelled against the king of Babylon, implying that the very rebellion that Zedekiah undertook for what he thought was good political reasons was actually an outworking of God's decision to bring judgment on the city. The note about God's anger is actually the last sentence in chapter 24. The account of the rebellion and the siege and its aftermath contains no mention of God. It unfolds as a series of human decisions by people such as Zedekiah, Nebuchadnezzar, Nebuzaradan, and Gedaliah's murderers. God is missing from the story, having withdrawn from the city, yet behind the scenes, God's will is being implemented. If the chapter ended with the flight of Gedaliah's murderers, it will leave the audience leaving the movie theater in a quiet and somber mood. Admittedly, there's a sense in which this would be a misleading reaction. The Old Testament knows that when you have betrayed God, never mind Babylon, all you can do is cast yourself on God's mercy. Christians often think that Israelites thought that the way you get right with God is by offering sacrifices. Perhaps there were Israelites who thought so, but this is not what the Torah told them. Sacrifice can deal with taboos such as skin disorders of the kind we have considered in 1st and 2nd Kings, but they can't deal with deliberate religious or moral waywardness. When you have come to your senses about such waywardness, all you can do is plead for God's mercy. One way of looking at 1st, 2nd King is to see it as a telling of Israel's story that invites the people to acknowledge the book's truth, and doing so throw themselves on that mercy. Paradoxically, then, whether 2nd King ends in hopelessness or in hope depends on how people react to it. If they affirm its truth, they open up the possibility of hope. They do not guarantee it, but they open up the possibility. The book's last paragraph hints at hope in a different way. Remember Jehoiakim, Zedekiah's predecessor as king. He was Zedekiah's nephew, but he was only 3 years old than his uncle. He was only 3 years younger than his uncle. The Babylonians had taken Jehoiakim off to Babylon 10 years before the fall of the city. So for a while, there are 2 exiled kings of Judah and Babylon. Fast forward a quarter of a century from the final fall of Jerusalem to 562. We don't know if Zedekiah is still alive. Nebuchadnezzar is dead. When a U.S. president leaves office, he sometimes pardons people of wrongdoing. Middle Eastern kings did that when they came to power. It was a way of showing that the administration was new and of showing what its priorities and principles might be. So Ewu Merodach pardons Jehoiakim and gives him rather a senior status in the Babylonian court. 2nd Kings continues to make no mention of God's being behind the scenes of this event. It was a political act by the new Babylonian king, but maybe, just maybe, it is a sign of hope. 1st and 2nd Kings has referred several times to the way God has reserved dominion in Jerusalem for David, having made a promise to David along those lines. God has been keeping it. Might the promise still have life in it? It's just possible that this elevation of Jehoiakim is a sign that it has. The author of 2nd Kings doesn't know what will happen next. This is the very end of the gargantuan story that runs from Genesis to 2nd King. At the end of each book so far, you can turn over and see what happens next. When you turn over the page at the end of 2nd King, it doesn't work. We are not merely at the end of a season of the series, we're at the end of the entire series. It will turn out that the elevation of Jehoiakim in itself, it led nowhere, but the hope it could suggest was real. There is a sense in which the book of Ezra continues the story in 2nd Kings, and it shows you how God stayed faithful. So they're in exile. Whew, that was a doozer of a read. And so it shows that Judah has just rebelled against Yahweh. And he actually left. And so the decisions were made not looking at him, but his words still happened. Like, isn't that crazy cool? It's crazy cool that he is so powerful and sovereign that he could utilize people's evil for his plan. To even their evil in itself, he will condemn and judge, but then also he will still use it to fulfill his answer to other people's evil. All right, so Bible project or another read? Oh, there we go. You know what? Since it looks like the package. Augie, come here, boy. Augie, come here, Augustine. Gonna try. I'm feeling very, very flexible. We can just start some Elden Rings, okay? Huh? Oh, I thought Charlie said why. Oh, I'm just feeling it, my friend. That was a lot of Augie barking a bunch of stuff, and you just stayed a true trooper. I got them used, but they look brand. That box looks brand new. Hmm. Look good. Did they work for you? You can look in the mirror, see if you like them. There's no returns though, so when you agree to that color. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep, and they have no active noise canceling, so there's 60 hours of battery life. Yeah. Want the faith bill? Yeah. So if you just want to plug in directly, it won't use the battery. It'll just literally just plug in directly as in. That's true. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they are Bluetooth capable. Okay. All right. Is the pots open, Char? If you want to, we can look up things for it to. That's good. Okay. All right. Yeah, this is where we fought the twins. The black what? Hmm. You know if it's here? Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Okay, where are you going? Hmm. Okay. All right, I think we should also get you this item so you can wear heavier armor. The Great Jar's Arsenal. Where did we get it? We got it. Where did I find it? It's like required for like 8 of the in-game builds. For pretty much for all the in-game builds, they request that you use it. Isn't that funny? Oh, I remember this. I remember this one. It's when we defeated 3 NPCs. I think Logan and I did this one. All right, Char. Is that tree? Oh, here it is. All right, go where my marker is. Yeah. Well, yeah. Okay. That's fine. I didn't know that, Justin and I. So I'm marking. So it's go towards number 5. Oh, my bad. Let me
What did you
regrace.
find out?
What's up, Houston?
What did you find out? You were saying something. It was fun.
Yeah, I didn't know that. So Logan and I way early ago worked really hard to defeat these 3 NPCs, and it turns out they dropped the item that's like essential for pretty much all the in-game builds.
Ah. Interesting.
All right, let's make our way down there. All right, number 5. This way. I love you. Sounds good. All right, can we go down right here? Ooh, we might be able to go down right here, Char. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, no. That's an absolute denied. Oh, man, I had to ruin everything, too. What a silly goose me. That's okay.
Back already. Unusual to this. Have a safe journey.
How do we get down? I think we got to get down somewhere else. I want to use another... Oh, there's a path. So, Char, if you want to, here, accept my fast travel. Okay, I'm coming. Hmm. I think the guy is resistant to holy damage, so that's something to consider. But... All right, you ready? Oh, you're still fighting. You're almost dead. Oh wait, never mind. I thought the other health was. Basic. That was fun. All right, ready? You have the great jar, right, Justin?
I have no idea.
It's like the grayish black thing that gives you a bunch of weight carry.
I think there's like multiple of them. I think I had them.
Oh, nice. All right. Nope, this way. It's this way. Trust me. Take care of these guys so they're not an issue. Oh, that hurts. Did I get it? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Here. I'll give you a regen blessing. Oh, what? Oh. Careful. Alright. Follow me. So you don't do anything about the jar. But you'll see like 3 red little like symbols on the ground, and we gotta fight all 3 of those right here. Do you see them? So when you're ready, you have to fight one at a time. I think each one does drop on, but when you defeat all 3, that's when you get the jar. Alright, let's summon the next one. Oh, bye bye. Don't actually fall off yourself like your mimic. Did you get it? Nice. You can wear heavy stuff now. Oh, IEDD. Oh, there we go. Guess I got my second one. All right. You want to get the Raptor cloak? Okay. Oh. Looks like you put more points in endurance if that's all you can rock. Well, for me, let me look here. I'm rocking the Great Jar and Trey's Favor. Or Tree's Favor. And then Dragon Crest Great Shield Talisman and the Claw Talisman. does. Because it only you use those to do incantations and do spells. Oh, you may not. Besides Sage Caves and chest position. Alright, Sage Cave. Looks like you haven't found Sage Cave, so we gotta go like around here and find the Sage Cave. Yeah, this was to increase your jump attack. Yeah, see if we can find Sage Cave. Look pretty promising. Oh, we're going like the wrong way.
Good
Oh,
luck
right.
with your Elden Ring.
Thanks, man. Are you out?
Yep.
All right, let me in.
Talk to you later.
Peace. Around the general area. Wonder if the cave's up here. I think I found it. Keep going around that ridge and follow me. I found it. Called Sage's Cave. So you may need to look up the Sage Cave. No, that's not true. Yeah, but is that the Sage Cave? That's not the Sage Cave. Look up the Sage Cave. I've done enough looking up, so if you want to find it, you gotta look it up, my friend. Or we just keep searching around the area. Black feather cloak. I mean, yeah, you can look at my build. It'll have the cloak on it, the Blasphemy Herald. No, it's called. Looks like it's deep in the water. Found it? Oh, one of those. We're down. Oh. I imagine by looking at the map, it's like somewhere like over here. So not that, but not this lake, but down here next to the big lake. Or near number 3. It seems like it's by that area. Yeah. Ooh. So I think it seemed like it's probably down. Like we have to get ourselves near that water's edge. Damn. Oh, I mean, that's called the abandoned coffin, but it's not the. True. Nice. Yes. Cool. All right, I'm gonna start the teleport. I'm gonna go use restroom. Then I'll be down. You are. You're not this boss? Alright. Fast travel to him. You were at the tree, right? If you were at the tree, you should be able to have fisticuffs with the guy. This knows being an extra boss. No. Oh, wait, he is a. Oh, there we go. Alright, so your abilities do a lot. have to go here, my friend. You don't like only like you just have to go to the queen's bedchamber. If you light the fire. Oh, you Grace. I died, so I got separated from you. Which one are you at? Do you die? Which, oh, there you are by that one. Just warp to you. Can we try coming here, see if you can fight him? So I really think you're... I really do believe that this is the next fight that you're supposed to do after setting fire to the thorns. Okay. Hmm. Interesting. And you have touched... You have set fire. Or down? Let's just sanctuary CV's down here. Yeah, you seem like you're right. Seem like you have to. Look at my friend. He just defeated the twins. And so I thought, and he already set fire to the giants. And so, like, you know, set fire to the Elden Tree. So I thought he was able to go. It's been a while for me. I thought I was able to go straight to go fight Godfrey the All-Knowing and all that. But it looks like we still need to clear this part. Mm. Mm. And welcome, Newt. You guys are pretty early on. Okay, these guys are at the very beginning. So we're somewhere like over here. I think this is the rooftop that we have to get to. They came up here once before to look for an item. Oh, actually, we came up here once before because we also thought that maybe there's a way to get that quest line. The eagles are coming. Just keep making my way up. Did you make your way up? Or you fell down? Oh, I see. I see. Here's a ladder too. I also, on my character, I made a new game plus, so everything's like fresh for my guy right now. That's cool. I should remember. I've beaten it, but why are my brain's like, nope, you're not going to remember. Yeah, we may have already gone here, but I guess the experience is good. We could write in our resumes. Up we go. Oh, this one's new for you? Yeah, was that a new one for you? Yeah, that was a new one for you. All right. Looks like you're making progress. Woo, woo. He does holy, so probably stick to that fire one then. We don't have to fight this one, but we can. Yes, love?
Do we need to be there?
I mean, it's the usual day.
Okay, that's what I was asking. If I need it.
Nope. I postponed everything because of how the week's turning out, so it's I could be as faithful, I mean, as usual as possible the rest of the week.
Okay,
All right. Love you.
love you too.
Bye.
Bye.
Do you want me to kill him? Oh, I'm not gonna die. You want to try fighting him? Oh yeah, he's I don't. This guy looks like he might be strong to fire. He's breathing fire. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna kill him. Oop. Oh. Oh my gosh! You stop that now. Alright, you are being a silly punk. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Alright, I'm out. Watch out. You're almost dead. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh. The cheese mancer. Yeah, I was switching my holy to deal with him. He does fire. But it's like we take care of him now, so we don't have to run past him. Okay, we're gracing because, dude, I have that that negative stuff on me. There's no way I'm gonna be any help. Oops. All right. Here, let's do it together. He's a tough beans. Just keep ramming your head against him is not going to. Okay, switch to holy. Let me buff us up. All right, I'm actually going to summon my guy. Some aid. Watch out, you just gotta keep on during the sequence. No, not running. He's gotta be prepared to roll. All right. Actually, I'll just catch up to you and I'll grace. Okay. Well, I'm gonna grace. We could start him. Oh, man. Well, I serve a really good, wholesome king, and I want to embody him as much as I can. So, hope my life does appear wholesome. So, thanks for noticing. 'Cause I'm being like my king. Go the wrong way. Silly goose it. I did silly goose it. The grace in this building? Where's the grace? It's like once you drop down, you don't have access to it or something again? Oh, stairs! No! Alright. Alright. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. We go up the side. Oh. Alright, let's deal with this punk. You have forfeited your life with your punknessy. He's down. Nope. Oh, watch out. There you go. He's dead. Alright, now I'm going to grace before we boss it. There's... Nice, you should probably grace. Then to use resources, find that guy. I have. Oh. I say you should probably grace. Cleanse your soul. I even got a remembrance. And I be in the game, as you can see. Oh, you just want fast travel? Even though it's just right there, it's going to take longer to load. All right, we're going to take one chance at the... We're going to take one chance at the boss, then we have to go through step, my friend. Oh my Lanta. I meant to horse it, but I summoned it, so he won't be there. Have it. When there's a little long distance, my brain was like, I know. My brain was like, my brain tried summoning it, but I summoned my dude. My Arrowmancer. Good time to take a drink. See if I can. Beverage, where are you? I'll drink this. All right, you ready? All right, buffing sequence. All right, let's go. For the king!
Approacheth destined death. I will not have it stolen from me.
Oh, this guy is tough. Oh. All right. Go Archer Man. Do your Archer thing. Oh, forgot to switch my weapons. Oh. Darn it.
Oh, death. Become my blade once more.
I don't remember whether there's blood or not. I think when it comes to cutscenes, though, I think we'll just use the rule of Lord of the Rings. We'll be a little relaxed when it comes to cutscenes, like, because in Lord of the Rings, you know, it shows goblin blood, orc blood. It's like, how much is it reality or fantasy, you know? This guy's tough beans. I'm scared. He's gonna howl me. Okay, come on, game. All right, rebuffing up. Oh yeah, he summons. See the Scarlet. Oh, I don't like you. Oh gosh. Oh, ho, ho. Eat fire! It's fire! It's fire!
Fire one. Ow, I turned that down.
It's fire!
Ow.
Oh, nice moves. Man, he is just fun to watch. Oh, that was a big boom. Putts. Putt for the misses. Oh, oh. Chum, chum, chum. Oh, oh gosh. Camera! Hmm? I think it's the weapon. Thanks, man. Does help to be overleveled.
Yeah, but
Okay. Good thing you're able to see my
Of
screen.
death is unbound. And the lands between are shrouded by death's dark fate. But the flames will also burn the impenetrable thorns. Farewell it is then. You'll be Elden Lord yet.
well, my screen just stopped for that.
You're just running.
What? Stupid. You have to do it time game. Crazy.
While you're waiting for the game.
No, not while I'm waiting. Just after,
I don't know. Oh, there we go. All right, cutscene.
Another cutscene.
All the cutscene.
Oh my.
It's me this time.
Ha, finally.
Face.
I will help.
Ah, glorious sand. Aw. Nothing like being at home. All right.
Just stop. Stop on my
All right, let me hit the grace.
Look at my screen.
Nice. Mm-hmm.
Grace too.
Might be able to fetch out the two runes. Are your runes near me? I'm by the tree. You're way over here on the. All right, here. I'll just. Okay, we'll get your runes. You'll grace, and then we go through step. In that room. Yeah, it gave me enough for 2 level ups.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend mine upgrading a weapon,
We got your runes. All right, we can. Oh, let's look at them. Make our way. Oh, okay. Well, the one. Huh. Yeah. Yeah. What about it? I don't know. I like my dual build, as I also went off a build online. I don't know. I don't play as enough a game to be someone who tells you what's a good build and not a good build. I think you're going to have to do a new game plus. It is a pretty sword though. Definitely has gorgeous on it. All right, Char. Man, it's such a long. It takes a lot of movements for you to do one ability though. I mean, here, watch this. Hit Alt. Like, yours takes so long. It's like that. You want to go to the round table? All right. Yeah, I mean, like, finish up the round table. We don't leave. Once you're done, we go through step. It's your call. Again, you gotta look at the builds and decide what's best for you. And the end guy's like last weapon, it costs 20,000 runes.
Who are you? Oh, now.
Check out their armor. Check out Mulaney's sword too. Check out her helmet. Check out her armor. Oh no, it just looks cooler. A lot more vitality. By 2. I had like a lot more focus. Hmm. Have one of what? Maybe. Actually, that one, I don't think I have that sword. Yeah, I don't have it. Yeah, I did. Like, that's extra stuff that you and Logan have done. Oh, that's it? Oh, so I do have it. I go here. Does a lot more just standard. Establish order. Oh yeah, I was working towards equipping that with dual wielding. Cause I could do Gargoyle and Golden Order. Now let's have a straight up stronger. For the build, it's the best. So if I'm doing Faith Char, look, this is what I do. This thing, looking. So I use the Gargoyle Black Blade, which is holy in general. And then I swap this. I use Ashes of War, and I put this Ashes of War with it. Oh, this is like, well, I switched this to the holy one. For this one, I hit Sacred, and there you go. Now I have a holy stabby build. Switch that to there, and there you go. Holy stabby build. Once I get this level up, I might make that replace one of these, but Because it does the same attack. Oh, I can't attack you. Let me pop down. It literally does the same attack as Blasphemy, it just doesn't give me heal, so watch. Takes a lot less. Takes actually a lot less FP than your ability does, and it also does the Black Flame on it. Like this is the dual wield for holy damage, while this is the dual wield for fire. Yep. I always have access. Oh, never mind. I don't need to do that. Did this. So I always have access that if they're strong to fire, I prefer using fire, but if they're strong to fire, I could just do that to swap to just straight holy damage. And then like two blades hitting does a lot of jump damage. I'll be back. Mark Seal, what is it? The Claw Talisman. I feel like it's like you get the Claw Talisman actually pretty early on. Yeah, like we're in the first boss area. Yeah. Like in Stormvale Castle. All right. Well, when you're ready, we'll go through step. All right. Catch you later, Newt, if you're dipping. We're at time, my friend. And if you want to, you can use your Bio Project card. We didn't watch, remember? I was flexible and said we just need to do one section. I'm good, thank you though. Nice. All right. You ready to go through a really really confusing book in the Bible because it's so not how our westernized read? You ready? It's going to reference
The letter of Jude, or more accurately, Judah, according to the pronunciation of his name, both in Greek and in Hebrew. Judah was one of Jesus' 4 brothers who are named in the gospel accounts. None of the brothers followed Jesus as the Messiah before his death, but afterwards they saw him alive from the dead and then became his disciples. All these brothers of Jesus became leaders eventually in the first Jewish Christian communities, and Judah was known as a traveling teacher and missionary. And this gives us the background to understand the purpose of his letter. We don't know what specific church community he wrote to, but it was likely made up of mostly Messianic Jews. His writing style assumes a deep knowledge of the Hebrew Old Testament scriptures, as well as other popular Jewish literature. Jude had become aware of a crisis facing this church, and so this helps us understand the letter's design. It begins with an opening charge, followed by a long warning and accusation against corrupt teachers who had influenced this church. And then Judah closes by completing the charge about what this church is supposed to do. Judah begins by charging this church to contend for the true Christian faith. He says his plan was to write a longer work that explored our shared salvation through the Messiah. But that project, he says, got delayed when he heard the urgent news about this church, and so he fired off this very thoughtful but very short letter. Judah doesn't begin with how they're supposed to contend for the faith. Rather, he first goes into why. It's because of the corrupt teachers who have infiltrated this church. And it's not their teaching that he targets, but their way of life. Their moral compromise is what tells you they have bad theology. First of all, they've distorted God's grace as a license to sin. They think that they're forgiven and they have God's Spirit, so now they can do whatever they want, especially when it comes to money and sex. And so Judah says they betray Jesus by rejecting his authority and his teachings. And Judah wants this church to know that the appearance of these teachers is no surprise. He transitions into a longer warning to stay away from them. He first offers 2 sets of 3 Old Testament examples. The first trio is about rebellious people who in the past received divine justice. So the Israelites who rebelled against God in the wilderness, they got what they wanted.
That's my drink.
And they died out in the middle of nowhere. Then he brings up a story about angels who are imprisoned for rebellion until they face God's justice. He's referring to the interpretation of the story in Genesis 6, offered in the popular Jewish work called First Enoch, where the sons of God are interpreted to refer to angels who rebelled against God, then had sex with women and were judged accordingly. Judah links this story to his third example about the ruin of Sodom and Gomorrah in Genesis, where violent men tried to have sex with angels. Both these stories are about rebellion against God's order that led to sexual immorality. and that's precisely what the corrupt teachers are guilty of. After this, Judah brings up a bonus example from a popular Jewish text called the Testament of Moses. Like Enoch, it was not part of the Old Testament scriptures, and it was a creative retelling of Moses' final days and words based on Deuteronomy. In the section that Judah quotes from, Moses has died, and there's a good angel, Michael, who is refuting the devil's accusations against Moses, but he decides to leave final judgment for God alone. Now, these stories might seem kind of odd to you, but for Jewish people who were raised on this literature, Judah's warnings make good sense. The behavior of these corrupt teachers has ancient roots: rebellion against God's authority, sexual immorality, rejecting God's messengers. And this connects to the second trio of examples. They're all about rebels who went on to corrupt other people. So Cain, he murdered his brother, but then he went on to build a city where violence reigned. Balaam, the sorcerer, he couldn't curse Israel, and so he lured them into idolatry and sexual corruption. And then Korah, the Levite, he led a rebellion against Moses that ended in disaster for others. Judah concludes the second trio with a barrage of Old Testament images to describe the teachers. They're like the selfish shepherds of Ezekiel, or like the clouds with no rain from Proverbs, or like the chaotic waves from Isaiah. Their self-absorption betrays their claim to follow Jesus. They create chaos wherever they go. Judah concludes his warning by quoting from two other warnings, one ancient and one recent. The first comes, again, from the popular book of 1st Enoch, which claimed to contain the visions of the ancient figure Enoch from the book of Genesis. Now, what's fascinating is Judah quotes from the opening chapter of Enoch, which is itself quoting about half a dozen Old Testament texts about the final day of the Lord's justice on human evil. Judah then matches Enoch's ancient warning with a more recent one from the apostles. Peter, John, Paul, they all predicted that corrupt teachers would arise and distort the good news about Jesus. And they themselves were echoing Jesus' early warning about the same thing. And so this church should need no more convincing. These teachers have to be dealt with. So Judah then moves into his closing charge. He picks up his opening line about contending for the faith, and he unpacks how to do so with a cool set of metaphors. He describes the community of Jesus as God's new temple, and so they are to build their lives on the foundation of the most holy faith, which refers to the core message of good news about Jesus' life, death, and resurrection for our sins. On that foundation, the church is to build itself through a dedication to prayer, by devoting itself to the love of God through obedience. And the integrity of this building will be maintained by staying alert for the return of Jesus to bring his justice and his mercy. And in doing this, they will help each other stay faithful to Jesus. Judah then concludes by praising the God who will protect his people and keep them from falling too far from his grace. The short letter of Judah is powerful and puzzling for many modern readers who ask why he quotes from texts that aren't today considered part of the Hebrew Bible, like 1st Enoch or the Testament of Moses. It's important to remember that Jewish culture in this time was immersed in religious texts. Jesus, his family, all the early Jewish Christians grew up reading the Hebrew Bible along with many later books that were based on and inspired by the scriptures. And we know there were ancient debates about whether or not some of these later books should be viewed as scripture. But regardless, they're still important. A book doesn't have to be in the Bible to speak an important message to God's people. And so we have many Jewish texts from this period. They're known today as the collections of the Apocrypha, also called the Deuterocanon, along with the Pseudepigrapha. These were all preserved and read in Jewish and Christian communities. They were treated with great respect. It doesn't mean they were originally designed as part of the Hebrew Bible, but they are part of the biblical tradition. And so Judah, knowing his readers that they would value words from 1st Enoch, he used them to communicate his message, which is this: God's grace through Jesus demands a whole life response, not just intellectual assent. Notice that Judah doesn't criticize or focus on the teacher's theology, but their immoral way of life, which denies Jesus. And so Judah is here applying what Jesus first told his disciples: if you really love me, then you will obey my teachings. For Christians, how you live is the most reliable indicator of what you actually believe. And that's what the letter of Jude is all about.
All right, friends, so takeaway. Yeah, so we are. There's a lot going on here. Pretty much, we have leaders rebelling, using the freedom in Christ, taking the easy path, and doing whatever is gratifying. And so when we say we have the authority of Jesus over us, we live life with always how do we deplete our privileges, deplete our what we have for the other. We're always wrestling with the sharing aspect. And we are just denying ourselves like Jesus always denied himself. We don't use the freedom of Christ to take up pizza every day, you know? And so right here, Judah uses a bunch of ancient scripture to show like you could choose to be in the rebellion all about yourself and be against destruction, or you could choose to be part of the God's new temple, which means like there needs like obedience follows faith. Like if you have faith, if you cling to King Jesus, you want to obey and do everything right. And just because when in moments we're unfaithful, Jesus is still faithful. And so it's always trying to be faithful, knowing that even when we're unfaithful, Jesus is faithful. All right, friend. And all because of his death and resurrection, right? That makes it possible. Yep. All right. Okay. Hmm. Mm-hmm.
I see. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Yeah, I like my Ranger. My Ranger is maxed out. I'll just look at the other option. Like the other option might be this guy if I had it, because he's also a Ranger. But the one thing that's cool is like my person has like really high chance of doing like breaking their stance. Which is like the moment they break their stance, you can then like smack them in the face. Yeah. All right, so I recommend the next thing getting is the claw mark talisman. So you do more jump damage. Yeah, and I'll have to. Yeah, it's an intellect based. I have a Chris sword and a Ryan Chris sword. Cost slight Scarlet Grot build up. Scarlet build will be brutal, man. I do intellect stuff. Ooh, I can upgrade that. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking at the Milena weapon and it's a strength and high dex build. Interesting. I've been looking at them right now. Destined Death. Oh, Lincoln. Like Late Spanish Flash. That wave of light. That's interesting. Oh, it's a colossal sword. Dang. So that's his hammer.
I recommend.
Yeah.
That's what Logan used.
Yeah, I like my weapons though. I like the healing I get back. The bigger the like, I like sustainability, and this build has a lot of sustainability. All right, it's at the. All right, I did the initial look. If you want to find precisely where it's at, that's all on you. But I did find out that it's at Claw Talisman, I think, yeah. So that's Stormvale Castle, so I'm making the jump for that. Sorry, now we can go up the. Oh yeah, I'll go with you because since I've done a new game plus, I can also just help you find it because it'll show for me. All right. Yeah, it looks like you. You do have it. Cool. That's cool. Oh, how did the ground feel? Oh, you want a gray so you don't have the all right. Oh, I remember doing this. Okay, so is it having you do this jump puzzle thing? You have to do the jump puzzle, right? Is that what's having you do? All right, so I think the jump puzzle starts over here. I know. I did. Nice. Whee! Mhm. Nice. You're fine losing your runes? So you spend them all? Nice. Alright. Off to the city. The golden city of Ra. Supposed to go back up the Erd tree. Oh, this is the grace that it had us go somewhere. It doesn't show on me. Like, it's not even there. It must be bugged since he died. It won't let me go there. It doesn't even show the grace there for me. See? Look. You see what I mean? So if you want to cheese it, let me leave. Then leave, you fast travel, and I'll come back. Because when I fast travel to wherever you are. When I join, when I join wherever you are. All right. Let me know when you're there. Oh, that's funny. The tree is on fire in my world. Huh. Oh, that's funny. All right, I think you might need to have to close and reopen it. It's not letting me join. All right, we'll try this again. I may have to restart my client. Well, I'm here. All right. Is it open? Can you? I think we have to. I think because we cheesed it. Let's see if. Because we fight the other guy. Yeah, it's a little bit broken. As we fight the other guy right here. So usually this place is locked. So yeah, let's touch this grace. Now let's pass time until nightfall. I'll sit down with you. Let's see if that fixed it. No, I think it's broken. I think we just need a fast. We'll just have to walk up from the bottom. You're technically not supposed to have this unlocked. So yeah, let's go right here. Well, technically, you're not supposed to even have these graces, Char. After doing that, they close, and you're not even supposed to have the graces. Yeah, That's weird. All right, I want to go here. Because, like, the trees should be on fire right now. And it's not. All right, you're closing it? All right. Yeah, let's just go back. Yeah, again, we just need to fast travel to that bottom part and just make our way up. We're right here. Called Lindaville, capital of Ash. That's where when we finish the boss, it's where it fast traveled me. Lindaville, capital of Ash. Just there we go. Go there. This is where, like, yeah, it fast traveled me after the fight.
Maybe it's a glitch where we have to work our way up here. See, now it smells.
Yeah, like I said, we're just going to have to make our way up. You can't cheese it, my dude. It's like another. It looks like another instance.
Oh, what is this? Oh, about to burn.
I see. I see. Oh. Crimson Amber Medallion. Yeah, I can't change anything. It immediately puts me in heavy load. All right, I'm down here. Oof. All right. We'll see. Do it on that guy. See what happens. You have 1,500. That's not bad. A lot more than you used to do. And I do around 1,600, so we're doing around the same number now. Which is a good sign.
FBI, help me out!
You want to?
Not the rats.
They take care of rats.
Oh no. Oh, I'm not getting.
As you can tell, they do not like the fire.
Oh god. Oh no.
Hmm. Oh, and that is some. Come on. You're out already. Right, I'm just gonna keep on. Hmm. Well, I cleared the. Oh, wait. Oh, I'll be back. Figure out where the heck you are. Oh, there you are. That was easy. All right, we going? To the Cloak Brothers. Heyo, Rune Arc. I might as well pop one.
Oh!
Surprise!
No way!
And he is hungry after you. Get off him. He doesn't like being on fire. Yeah. He stopped, drop, and rolling.
FBI open.
For some reason, we had a key.
Let me out.
Oh, he's like,
Let me out of here. Who are you? I've been here long enough. I will kill again. And defile each corpse with care, just to be sure that when they're reborn, they'll be cursed, along with their children and their children's children, for all time to come.
no, I don't like you. Why would you? Huh.
Not fun.
Sword of Milos. Is that what the sword does? Hmm. Hmm. Where is it, the sword of Milos? There it is. The shriek of Milos. Launching the weapon causes blood loss buildup. Alright, and let's check out the equipment. Here it is. Alright. 6.8, 6.7, 5.4.
Good.
Looks like... Oh, actually it gives good resistance. How does my guy look? Oh gosh.
Aw.
Oh, he looks just absolutely disgusting. Oh, I can't even put on the shoes. It goes immediately puts me to heavy armor. I like my helmet, so I'll just put my old helmet on.
More rats. Hey, God.
That's a good question. Did you go down or? Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel.
Run away.
Did you go down? Oh, you did? After we just went up? Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. All right. Yep. It's a dead end. We like literally found a secret dude.
Oh God! Oh no!
Oh, oh, I dropped. Did you-
Oh, get away!
You can, if you want to, you can grace. Secret. Well, I think this is the way though. You have to go, Char. This is the way you have to go to get in, back in though. I remember this. This is the path that we took. Oh, of course I don't. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, hey. Let's get that.
I want it.
Well, I can take him out on one smackers. Man, that was a lot of delicious looking slugs. Alright, let's clean this refuse. Go ahead if you want to. I'm looking. I mean, I don't know I'm making progress. I haven't fought these guys before.
Whack!
Nice. Secret tunnel. Ah, come on. Let me through.
God.
Gosh.
Boy. Axe them boys.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
All right. Making progress. If I get a grace, I'll let you know. Oh, another one. What's up, dude? Oh, did you grace? Fine if you did. It's not a big deal. Oh, might be a big deal if I die. There we go. I'm fine. Another one? Did you grace again, or is this just like they just keep coming out? Oh, there must be just multiple here. To the hive. Oh! Oh, it might be dead. Oh. Oh my gosh. Come on. Come on. Any more yelly bellies? Let's go. Oh, oh, oh. Oh. Look at that progress. This is a fancy door that leads to some fanciness. I think I found a great. Yep. I'm looking for one. Oh, I think I found a way probably where you're at. Here, come towards me. Yep. All right.
Boys up.
All right. Let's Grace. Yep. Yep.
Oh god.
All right. I'll just run past them. Unless you want to fight them. Okay. Run past them. La 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 la. Oh man. This is gonna be fun. That guy. Come on, come on. Alright, I might be. The guy was like literally just blocking the door. Oh. Ah. There. Get out of the way. There we go. Oh. Ready for cheese char? Watch this. Oh. Oh. Thought that was my death. I rolled a dodge and ran down at the very end. Oh yeah, there's a drop. I was lucky. I rolled and rolled just down.
Alright. Get him out of the door.
That's what I was having. That was my issue.
I am so dead. Oh my god, yes, I'm dead. I'm dead. Hey, I'm already dead. Gee.
Will you let me to go get you, or do you just want me to go on ahead? I'm guessing you graced. Yeah. Oh gosh. Be careful of this black smoke. It'll insta kill you. Ooh. Oh gosh. I think I have range. Oh. Not good if I don't have mana. Oh. Nope. He's an angry dude. Oh gosh, gosh, gosh. Get up, get up, get up. You Grace, and I was like climbing up the ladder and the guy started like magic missiling me. Alright. I might be able to Grace really soon. I'm opening up this door. Yep, I found a Grace. Oh, actually, Char, it's funny. It's the same Grace. I just found the door to the next area. So literally just go across. Bye-bye. Whee! Whee! Nice. Okay, one second. I found stairs. Oh, and one of these guys. Charlie, I think you're going back. Oh, maybe. I don't know. Could be wrong. Oh, howdy ho. Pull this lever. All right, what's up this ladder? Were you fighting the blight creatures? Yeah, that'll be. Oh, yep. Come on. Oh. That's fixed. All right, Char, come this way. I think this is where I came from. It was a little more higher up. I literally just opened this gate. They're already done. Yep. Since you have there you go. Be careful because you do have the negative debuffs from responding without gracing. All right, I am right here. Took that serpent arrow. Oh, that was scary. I'm gonna go up to see what's up here. Oh. All right. Huh. Or we dip in like in 16 minutes. Cool beans. Oh. That's funny. We're back here. Okay. You just dropped down? Oh, you went up that way. Okay. All right. You just went. You just went down. Hmm. Don't. Oof. I'll take some of my health back, please. These guys are the guys that do the black scarlet, so be careful.
God. That was bad.
I came from this way, Char. I've already explored all this. We're going backwards. Yeah, we are. I mean, you keep going that way until if you find new progress out. That's always a good question, but definitely not that way.
Turn it down.
Oh, this is where I originally was. Like, that was the path I took to get here. Check out this. Okay, I came this way. Been here before. Looks like we can go lower. That's a good question. If you want to, I'm good. Just keep on exploring. Cause that's how I roll. Oh. Where do you guys go? You went shopping? Oh, try. I think it has something to do with this part. The part that you fell. I'm playing Elden Rings. Find a zombie. Zombie's down. Yep, there's a zombie. Watch out. Oh yeah? Where was it? Oh. Oh, that's when we threw in the trunk. Because of picking you up that one time. Aw.
Oh no.
You just went for it.
Backward.
Okay.
Forward.
Oh, yeah. Do you do a simple drop? Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if there's any more zombies. Oh, there's a zombie. Brains. Oh, you got me. Ah! Get off me. Get off me. Yeah, he fixed it. Chug, 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 chug. David's not playing right now. Just charring me. Oh. That is a very mean flower. That he's taken out with fire. You see it with me? Burn, burn, burn. He just exploded a bunch of poison on me. That's enough out of you, fire. I mean, flower. There.
Cut it down.
Yep, the flower has been cut down. Some more bad big flowers. Oh.
What was that?
It's the very... The bad boy. He just ran right into the Black Scarlet. The No Man Ash. That through it, yeah.
Oh, no, not that way.
Oh, definitely. I don't see any. I'm trying to figure out where to go next. Nice. Hmm. They're all dead. We beat all the zombies down. Oh. I think I may have found the way. Okay, did we come through there or we come through here? Let me look. We came through. Okay. Alright, Char, I think I found the way. If you go back a little bit, there's a little path to the left. Never mind. Here before. I don't know. This is gloriously confusing. And we dip in 7 minutes, by the way. Hmm. Hmm. You can. I'm going to. I'm looking right here. I'm going to drop one of the rainbow stone things. See if I could drop her. It's one of the stones. If it allows you to check, see if you can survive the fall down. I forgot what it's called though. Rainbow stone. Here we go. If it shatters mid-fall, that's when you know the bad fall. Yep, shatter. That means it's a death drop. It could just be one of those things that's to figure out tomorrow. We have like 2 minutes left. Alright, you just gonna play robots for the last 2 minutes? Alright, let me withdraw then. Alright, see you friends. Toodles.